What is up, everybody? Maine Fly Guys here with another tutorial. I am on a streamer kick for whatever reason, so I'm going to do another streamer. Here's our streamer hook. This is size 4, I think. 4XL. It's just great for streamers. Will I run out of thread? That is the question. Will I run out of thread? So this is a play on a Mickey fin. It's not exactly, well, it's the same style, so but it's a little different. So I'm gonna tie in, this is, please don't move, this is some heavy wire. I don't think it's lead, but I think it's, might be tungsten, I don't know. I'm gonna tie it in right on the side, and I'm gonna keep this tag in. I'm gonna keep it going down the side of the hook the whole way. That way the diameter of the body is the same the whole way. I have, you might be saying, why are you doing this for the body? I have literally a zillion pounds of this silver kind of silver flash. So I'm gonna wrap in 6 or so strands, again down the same side. Everything's gonna be on the same side. All right, so there we go, everything's on the same side, nice and neat. Now I'll sort of formally wrap the body, just to, you want it to be a nice, see how everything, it's the same diameter. And this isn't perfect. If this was like a salmon fly or something, then I would want it to be perfect, but it's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap my crystal body. You might be saying, why do you wrap with crystal body? I don't know. I think it adds a little texture to the body, because not every wrap is perfectly flat. So it adds a little bit of, you know, a little bit of gusto to the fly. A little something different, a little texture. That's all. Again, I have literally a zillion pounds. All right, so then I'm gonna take my wraps. This is weighted. This definitely adds weight to the hook. It's also unfinished, so it's not, doesn't look super pretty, you know what I mean? Then I'm gonna start developing my head. Boom. I don't need a big head for this, just a little head like that. So my first, in Mickey fin tradition, my first wing layer is gonna be red. And I think the biggest mistake with streamers is that people grab too much deer hair. They want their wings to be like crazy thick, and it's like, no, you want them to be crazy light, really fine. So I'm just kind of picking out the long fibers to try to make it pretty even in the back here. Not perfectly even, but, and I just want this to go to the end. I do not want any fiber to exceed the end of this hook. So right about there looks good. See how few fibers I have? I really don't have that many. Kind of crowded the eye there, no big deal. You see how few? I mean, it's really few. Now traditionally with the Mickey fin, you take yellow. That's like the tradition. But I'm gonna take chartreuse. And it's a very yellowy chartreuse. See what I'm saying? It's very yellowy. It's not super out there, but it's just out there enough to make me happy. Because, you know, as anglers, we all like, some of us like to throw traditional patterns and don't change them an ounce. Like some people would be like, you're literally crucifying the Mickey fin right now. But for me, I'm like, pfft, the Mickey fin that every angler has ever thrown, ever, that's boring. That bores me. It's very important that these fibers stay on top and not, like they can space out a little bit, which I don't mind, but it's very important that they stay on top. Because if they don't, then your Mickey fin, whatever you want to call it, will ride funny. Okay, and then I'm just going to top it off with a few more red fibers. Just a few, not a lot, just a few. This pattern is for like brook trout, fall. It's really in the fall, and that's why I don't mind the chartreuse. Like it's, you know, because it's fluorescent. Okay. Trim, and now make sure that everything is in line, and you can finish your head. Now, this pattern, make sure that stays on top. There we go. This pattern is great for fall brook trout, for spring brook trout, salmon. I've caught browns and rainbows on it. Boom. Okay. I know what you're thinking. You're like, that head's not very pretty. You're right. Oh, it's not terrible, but okay. See what I mean? It's just a nice, very simple pattern. I love this pattern. It's so simple. But everyone uses yellow. You know what I mean? Like, why are we all using the same thing? Why not be different? And so this is bone dry, just for some head cement. I'm also gonna cover a little bit of the deer hair, because when this fly fails, that deer hair tends to fall out. And how's that looking? Oh my gosh, that looks pretty good. Boom. I mean, look at it. Do you see that fluorescence pops? That's gonna get the attention of a spawning male salmon. It just will, you know, compared to the yellow that doesn't pop as much. I don't know. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. That's it. That's the Mickey fin. It's one of like the most commonly used flies for brook trout. People ask me, that's like one of my most frequent questions, is what flies to use for brook trout in the fall? Well, this is one of them for sure. So there's our Mickey fin. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. Turns out I have plenty of thread. I was just kidding, guys. I'll probably make a few more. If you have questions about it, let me know. If you want to buy this hook, go to our website, maineflyguys.com. We get a bunch of new stuff, new website, new gear. Still cheap, still great quality. Tough to beat, you know what I mean? Okay, I've had enough today. I need some more coffee, and I'll see everyone next time.